Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Interactive AI Video Program Demo Day from Daydream. My name is Eric Tang, and I'm the co-founder and CTO at Daydream. And today I'm really excited to be hosting this session and show some of the work that the people in our Interactive AI Video Program have been doing in the past 3 weeks. While the world was kind of off on holidays and celebrating the holidays with family, a group of creative technologists and researchers have been really busy working on passion projects. So I think here you will see, a number of these labors of love, which I'm really excited to be sharing with them, and really to show what's possible with real-time video AI. I want to give a quick framing of what the program was about and why we're doing this and what are the big opportunities that we see, and then I'll also announce the winners of this program, which is based on community voting. When we started this program, we really wanted to show people not just demos and not just proprietary technologies, but really the people who are shipping real AI video projects. Right? These are not small experimentations. These are full-fledged projects. We really wanted to see a open source centric innovation where people are building public in a cohort, and throughout the program, actually, a lot of people in the program have been posting their updates in the Daydream Community Hub over time. If you've been kind of visiting the Community Hub, you will see almost weekly updates from many of the participants. People have been iterating and sharing and updating and teaching each other and supporting each other. So this has been a really fruitful experience for everybody involved. And we are doing this because we at Daydream we really truly believe that real time AI is the key enabler for interactivity, immersion, and perceived intelligence. We see this new category being established right in front of our eyes, and we're really excited to be kind of the home for the open innovation for this whole new category. We also believe that the subject experts actually know how to get the most out of the models much better than the trainers of the models. And I think there's no better example than what you will see later today of not just the practitioners really showing off impressive projects. And and lastly, we also truly believe in the compounding effect of open sharing and open research. So through this program, all of the work that you see are open source that you can go to the Daydream Community Hub and download or link to their GitHub, take a look at not only the output, but also how they did it and try to learn from the way they did it and improve upon it yourself if you so choose to. Before we dive in, I wanted to show some of the tools that people have used in this program. We really see in this program we want to highlight AI not as the replacement for creativity, but really as a creative medium and as a canvas. What you see here are two different tools that people use to use these kinds of real-time AIs. The tool on the left is called Daydream Scope. It allows you to generate videos in real time using prompts or depth information or open pose information or just input videos, right? Giving you many different advanced knobs to be able to generate video in real time. And on the right, what you see is a op an op for TouchDesigner called StreamDiffusionTD. StreamDiffusionTD is originally created by Simulate. Is a very well-known creative technologist, and we've been partnering with him to build a backend service, so that you don't need a like a really powerful, expensive local GPU in order to use this really awesome tool. So here are some examples of the things that you can do on the right. So the other thing I want to highlight is that yes, real-time video generation is a tool that allow you to generate video faster, right? So you don't have to wait anymore when you press that generate button. But it's way more than that. It's actually a whole new category with all these new interesting use cases. Here I'm just highlighting a few, right? It can be used for creative agencies, for events and installations. It can be used by game developers to build, kind of choose your own adventure games. It can be used by animators to do real-time storytelling. Can be used by VFX artists for real-time VFX. Can be used by VTubers for real-time character generation, or even by therapists for cognitive therapy through visualization. And so the use case really goes. This is by no means an exhaustive list. So I think it's really interesting to see this same class of technology being capable of providing value for all kinds of different people. So getting to the program a little bit, the program was 3 weeks long, so all the participants worked on their project through this process, starting from ideation to prototyping to iterating and to finally shipping their project and open sourcing it and sharing it with the community. There is a prize component to this, and there's 2 tracks to this program, and there's and it's divided up by those 2 different tools that we saw. One track is around using Daydream Scope, and the other track is around using StreamDiffusionTD, oftentimes inside TouchDesigner. And so there's a first place and second place and third place in each of these tracks, and the winners are decided in this very transparent process, right? The 50% of the score is from the Daydream staff members, people who are intimately involved with the program and have seen kind of the progression along the way. 30% is decided by peer-based voting. So each participant who has submitted a project gets to vote on the other submissions. And lastly, there's 20% that's based on Daydream stars. So people get to campaign with their own community, and this is a bit of a signal on how popular the project is in the Creator Hub. So without further ado, I want to start sharing the winners for this program. Okay, so going from third place in the scope track, we have Juan Gilret, and his project is The Ninth Door. It's a 3D puzzle style game built with 3JS and Scope, where progression unblocks mechanics that gradually alter how the space is perceived. Hey Juan, welcome to the stage.
Hello, Eric. How are you?
I'm good.
Pleasure
I'm good.
to be here. Very excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, do you want to say a few words, and I can kind of play this video that show people. This is an excerpt of the video that you've posted in the community
Yeah.
hub.
Yes. Of course. So I am very excited to use this type of technologies. Like I was seeing this type of real time generation AI a long ago, and I was like expecting to be in this stage that is like right now, really, because I really like to do this type of experiences, to use like oniric abstract things. So I think there's a very good mix, this type of technology to interactive experiences, and this is like a concept game to use this in this type of technology in a game. It's like I really want to continue developing this game. That's for sure. Uh, but yeah, I think like is like a way to showing how this energy can be used in the gaming world, on the interactive audiovisual world. No,
Cool.
that's the main thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really awesome to see this project come to life. I know you shared a vision of it in the first week, and I've been excited since then. So I will play this video and show the audience roughly
Yeah,
what it looks like.
I can like talk a little bit also. So the idea is you open each door, and each door has like a concept, and you need to like absorb each energy in this orb. And the idea is when the absorption is coming along, there's like a vision with the generation AI. So this is one door that needs to be open, and this is the moment that the generation AI is working. So this is one. Each door has the same like mechanics. No, each door has a concept and a vision attached to each door. And there I'm mixing those renders. Like I'm using like three renders, like the 3GS render. I have the AI canvas that is like input through the 3GS, and also this that is the depth. It's a depth canvas using the 3GS. This is a 3GS thing that you can use, make it with the depth texture property. And this is like in the end of the game you can enter to like guiding the visualization. And this is like a first stage, and you can like now write and continue like guiding this visualization that are like restyling the 3D space that are made there.
Yeah, this is very cool. This is like feeding the depth map into
Yeah,
the real-time AI model and using combined with prompts to generate different types of visuals, right?
yeah.
Yeah, and you see like these are very simple prompts, and as you enter them, you see that these visuals change.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're very like it's like I think that has a lot of potential because you can do like a very like simple 3 space. Don't have a lot. I model that creature, but it's also only like a model that the materials and all the post processing that you have in the gaming. In this case, is not needed because it's like filled with the AI generative thing, and that's a very powerful thing in the gaming world that can be useful. I
Very
think.
cool. Very cool. Juan, how can people find out more about your work? Are you anywhere? Can people find you anywhere online?
Yeah, like in my Instagram, I share it a lot, and also in my GitHub, I like to do like experiments and share it there. And yeah, mainly that, and on LinkedIn sometimes I post something,
Very cool.
but yeah,
Cool.
I can
Well,
share it.
thank you, Juan, for joining us on the stage, and congratulations again for winning the prize.
Thank you. Congrats for all the participants. That were amazing works,
Thank you.
really,
Thank you.
really.
Cool. All right. So next we're gonna go to the third place for the Stream Diffusion track, who's Gordon. And Gordon worked on this project called Depth Sensor Diffusion. It's a TouchDesigner plus Stream Diffusion project that uses depth sensors and generative AI to turn live camera input into explorable 3D world where reality and AI reimagined visuals can be seamlessly blended in real time. And I see Gordon is living in that world right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is at least as good as my webcam, so I figure I might as well keep the
Very,
project live.
very cool. Very cool. So maybe what I can do is I can play the video and you can. I think there's already some audio track in there, but you can talk alongside it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get it started, it probably doesn't need much audio, and for all the TouchDesigner people, it's got that default music that drives us all crazy. So happy to just redo the rant because it wasn't that precise in the first place.
That's good. Let me play.
I'm about to share this. I have to get some of my kind of proprietary junk out of the way, but a lot of this is going to stay in place. I'm going to swap out my automatic triggers. Yeah, I mean, this was before I really even finished the UI working pretty good and everything. But we're going to go to the default. This whole concept was really just about doing stream diffusion as a texture for something that is very much in the moment and having just kind of this immediate environment. Although mapping, a character generated on the fly based on webcam input, it's a little tricky. I'm not the person to be like getting the exact prompt in the exact settings, but this has been like a really fun way to explore how whether it's a person or just objects that you can have this explorable 3D relationship. And like you can see right now, I'm using this gamepad to control and explore with my webcam, and to be able to explore whatever ideas in relationship to real life is pretty fun. And we've seen a lot of this in 2D. We're using webcam, but with just this kind of old school 3D instancing setup with the depth map and associating the color values of a 2D image over that interpreted in 3D space. It looks broken, but in this way that with just all of the endless possibilities and combinations, it's just like just a little more depth to what we've been doing with this technology so far.
Yeah, this is really cool to see that kind of connect, kind of flavored depth information being visualized in this way, and yeah, being able to control it in real time inside TouchDesigner feels like the perfect fit.
Yeah, and the other motivation for me going this route is a lot of the stuff I do is audio reactivity and like for VJing environments. And even if you're running Stream Diffusion locally, there's that little bit of lag where it's like you're trying to change something to like a kick drum or whatever. Even on the best hardware, we're not quite where you're just pow instant frame. Like your next frame is already the change. So it's like you have the image generation as like a texture that aligns with reality, but then in 3D you can apply all these audio reactive things that are actually to the moment and in a line with just exactly as real time as VJ visuals and stuff can be, and kind of getting sort of the best of both worlds.
Nice, nice. Well, very cool. Gordon, I know that you have a YouTube channel, and I certainly saw some awesome YouTube videos that you've been posting along the way as you're been working on this project. Is there anywhere else online that you want to tell people where they can find you?
I mean, I've mostly been posting to TikTok the last couple of years, but yeah, as a Worldwide Basement Vibes, that's short-lived. So my YouTube will probably have if you pick a place, that's probably where I'll be.
Sounds good. Well, congratulations, Gordon. And
thanks so much. It was a great time.
Yep. Cool. All right. Moving on with the program, we are now at second place for the scope track. And the winner is David Dickinson, who worked on this project called Video Conductor. So for this project, you can watch the output. It's a live broadcast using generative AI. You watch the output, feel when it's gone stale, and react with new prompt, new seed, different styles. this whole system has to be fast enough that that the instinct just works, right? So it's a kind of a manifestation of generation as an instrument. Yeah, David.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about the project before I play this video?
Yeah, it was quite a jump into this because, I've been training models for regular WAN 2.1 for quite a while, but had never touched the real-time space until I talked to you, like 3.5 weeks ago. Right, so just came across this and dove right in, and yeah, it's been crazy, right? Because it's a really different space than waiting 5 minutes for a video to come back out.
That's right. It's been awesome to see you just mad science all over this thing. It's very cool. I'll start playing the video, and you feel free to talk over it and show people kind of what's happening here.
So Korea real time generating at 24 FPS here. Have sort of a here we have sort of prompt blending. So we're moving from rank and base to squash and stretch animation to kind of a woodcut, right? So we have seamless blending from one layer to another. And here you can see I'm kind of navigating between prompts and also have what I call like soft cuts. So you quickly move from one to the next, get very interesting transitions. Here I'm taking a prompt, sort of a fiery explosion and asking for variations and ask for origami, right? So you can just essentially ask for a new change, see what it comes back, and then roll with it. Right here I have online video depth anything, taking my input. So I'm driving it and puppeteering it directly. You can see the character actually takes my hair and also my glasses as I take them on and off. And it tracks me as I move left and right. So it's quite a trip actually kind of feeling like the character is me, right? This sort of connection to that performance. And then here we can see I took my cell phone and using that. So I have like a virtual stage where the characters actually are acting out a scene on my desk. Here I'm zooming in on a mirror, and you can see me as like a little glass being made out of glass, and then change to, I can sort of zoom in and zoom out, and it tracks really well. And same kind of prompt, but now I'm sort of frost on a pane of glass. Right, so it's just kind of exciting, the kinds of things you can try out. Here you can take any kind of input. So here I have TikTok videos coming in through MediaPipe, and we get sort of dancing kaiju, right? So you can just do just about anything with this. It's crazy. Yeah, so that's the tour in a nutshell.
Nice. Well, curious. There's a lot of controls the control knobs that you played with throughout this project, right? Like, what were some of the learnings that you had as you were, building around this space?
Yeah. Real time is hard. One thing I found, right? Tried to get greedy and offload processing to my desktop, and it turns out you want most things to live in the same place with real time because input can get starved, things like that. But otherwise, just the breaking through the 23 to 24 FPS barrier was really key because this is kind of qualitative shift with how responsive it is and kind of like, I see why movies kind of chose that threshold.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you, David, for being a part of this program, and congratulations for winning the second place prize.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right. Now we're moving on to second place for the StreamDiffusionTD Track, and Juan Franco of Becoming. This is a project with a flexible generative system designed not only as an artwork, but also as a creative tool for TouchDesigner users who want to explore real-time AI-driven visuals with intention and control. Juan, welcome.
Hi, Eric. Nice to be here.
Yeah, thank you for this project is awesome to see, and I'm a big fan. Anything you want to say before I start playing the video?
Yeah, of course. I think what I am most proud of is that this project Becoming evolved from an idea about impermanence into a system that other creators can actually use. Instead of focusing only on a visual outcome as an artist, I focus on designing a real-time AI workflow that balance user freedom with creator intention. So through the hackathon, the project became more flexible, more accessible, and more reusable. And I think that aligns deeply with the spirit of this program. So thank you for opening this opportunity for all of us.
Awesome, thank you. Let me just start playing this.
If you work with
there's a lot to
TouchDesigner
do.
and real-time AI,
yeah.
you have probably faced this problem. How do you let people interact freely with a system without breaking the concept, the aesthetics, or the structure of your project? Becoming is a system designed to solve that. At a very high level, Becoming works like this. Human input enters TouchDesigner. That input is translated into parameters and prompts. Those feed directly into StreamDiffusion and Daydream, of course. And the output is a continuously evolving organic visual system. One of the main goals of this project was flexibility. Becoming supports 3 different input modes, and each one solves a different need. First, there is a master controller inside TouchDesigner. This is mainly for creators, for testing, tweaking parameters, rehearsing, and building the system. Second, there is a WebSocket-based control from any mobile device. Anyone can scan a QR code, open a URL, and immediately interact with the system. No apps, no special hardware. You can get the user's smartphone sensor data to rotate the system, for example. You can also change all the UI parameters, labels, colors, distribution, and more. This makes it ideal for public installation or shared interactive experiences. And third, if you already work with your own setup, you can plug in any input you want. OSC, Kinect, MIDI, joystick, custom sensors, anything that TouchDesigner supports. You choose the input depending on your context and the system adapts. Another key challenge was user prompts. Users are allowed to send their own styles or texture ideas, but those prompts don't generate literal results. Instead, every user input is framed by prefixes and suffixes defined by the creator. This means that even if a user sends something unexpected, the output always stays aligned with the concept and aesthetics of the experience. Users get freedom, but creators keep intention and control in real time. Becoming is not a finished artwork. It's a reusable system for TouchDesigner creators who want to build real-time driven experiences that can change constantly without breaking. You can download it, open it, and start building your own concept right away, using your phone or with your existing setup. I'm open to answer any question, always changing, always adaptable, always becoming. Thank you.
All right. It's so cool to see how, this is such a malleable and multi-purpose tool for many different installation scenarios. So congratulations, Juan, for this project.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah. Where can people find you online and see more of your work?
Mostly on YouTube or Instagram. You can follow me as Juan El Franco, but also, of course, on Daydream platform. You can find me there. And the idea is that start uploading another kind of explorations and projects there.
Very cool. Well, thank you, Juan.
Thank you, Eric.
Okay, moving on to our first place prizes. We have 2. For the scope track, we have Lars Hurrelbrink, who worked on the scope V2V integration for Unity project. This is a project that is born both that is both a immersive experience to create interactive worlds and a toolkit for Unity. This project captures game footage with depth and character data, streams it via WebRTC to a remotely hosted scope instance, and displays the AI transformed output live. The system supports dynamic prompts, NPC conversations, and location-based visual customization. Welcome to the stage, Lars.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, first of all, thank you to you and the whole team for doing this whole workshop. Also, special shout out to Vibor, who led the scope track and was super helpful and nice. And of course, also to all of the other people, because all of the different projects were so cool to have like that many different types of backgrounds and people from all over the world that have so many different approaches to this was super cool to see.
Awesome. Thanks. Let me play the video and feel free to talk over it to explain what people are seeing.
Yeah. So like the Unity X Scope project is basically a toolkit that is supposed to make it easier for you to use real-time AI video generation in Unity and make it really like an immersive and interactive experience. I have this default scene with a few demos, which is part of the GitHub repository. In it, you can place objects in different types of zones, and these different types of zones are then basically triggering the different prompts. There's a suffix zone and a prefix zone that changes the prompt, and when your character walks around, that also changes the prompt automatically, like as in he's walking or he's jumping. Then there's also an AI character zone, which basically starts a chat system. But the video is not there yet. So there's also a depth-based map input system that you can feed the depth map into the generation, and open post visualization that helps to guide. And back to the AI chat. That basically lets you change the visual prompt and the LLM prompt, and the LLM will automatically also adjust the visual prompt, so like that emotions and gestures fit to what the characters say in their conversation. The other approach to this is that there's a visible object type of setting in which you just mark objects as visible in the editor, and then they will appear automatically in the prompt when in frame. So you can assign also different colors to them, and then that will be automatically stated in the prompt. Here, at the end, there's also like this short demo of a character, and I asked them about food or drinks, and they will automatically start to show these objects. So the visuals will automatically just fit to the conversation because the LLM is instructed to inject prompts to their existing visual prompt system. And yeah, the idea is just that with all of this together, I hope that people can try and use this kit to easily build new prototypes and quickly iterate on things. And I hope that I can, in the future, also add support for the next generation real-time video models that could then further refine the output and further refine the experience. So that's the demo.
Very cool. Lars, I'm curious to hear, because I know you've been experimenting with this idea for a little while now. I remember a few months ago you were using StreamDiffusion to see where things can go, right? And now, what's after having built this new version using Scope, what's your perspective on how things are changing and what's your learning through this process?
I think we already, at least with some Daydream stuff, also discussed that for the V1 generation of StreamDiffusion, like the Daydream API approach, you have more creativity right out of the box, but of course, very inconsistent images for this type of use case. So here, it's really cool to see when you start a demo that it's already like really aligning, and you have several seconds at least of uninterrupted motion that fits, that works. So this is really cool. I think it's just a little bit more work for these newer models or for like these video-based models to find the right in between really staying close to the input video, but also like fulfilling the vision of the prompt. So I played a lot around with like how many denoising steps and how much noise over the image. And in the future, also, because I want to, of course, keep working on the project, I also want to try the vase approach a little bit more and try to feed different types of inputs through that to see how I can change it. Does that answer the question?
Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the vase version as well. Cool. So, lastly, if people want to find your work and follow you, where should they go on the internet?
They can, of course, follow the GitHub repository, and I plan to put my portfolio website also in the project overview, but I have to rework that a little bit before I show it to the world.
Okay, sounds good. Well, congratulations, Lars. Yeah, looking forward to continuing this project, continuing to evolve.
Thank you so much.
Okay, and now we come to the Stream Diffusion track first place, who is Emil Petro, and his project is Concrete, generative video triptych. This is a interactive video installation versus video chromodrama. Flow replaces stasis. The material ceases to be static architecture and becomes metabolism, concrete as data, concrete as rhythm, concrete as circulation. Welcome, Emil.
Hello, and thank you very much for the opportunity and for the creativity that I can see here. So I started the project as a interactive video installation, but working on the concept, I decided that it can be a choreo. It can be an interactive choreo theater piece. I work a lot in the theater, and I am amazed by the liveness of the work in the theater. We can have a same show for 10 days, but it's different anytime. So it reminds me of the fusion I saw in the SD TD. So it's I'm excited by the possibility of the real time and liveness.
Thank you, Emil. I will play the video, and feel free to chime in as it gets to places you want to explain.
Okay, I showed the process how I got to the final form of the project. So I use a lot of tools, and I'm really amazed by the connectivity and composition options of the TouchDesigner. So I'm really happy that Daydream tool can give you the composition that you cannot see in a real world. So I can mix a concrete with a blood, and it's possible. So it's a very good tool.
Yeah, it's so cool to see these scenarios that you map out and visualize, and how stream diffusion output is put into it. Really, open people's mind about what's possible with these real-time interactive video installations when it comes to live performances?
As I said, you can combine and mix something that you cannot do in real life in real time. So it's a double real. And I also want to say that music is my inspiration in the general.
Thank you. Well,
Thank you.
Emil, congratulations again for winning the prize. Yeah, like, what if people want to find you online, follow your work, where should they go?
They can see my Instagram or my YouTube, and my Daydream account is becoming my number one, maybe. So
All right. I love to hear that. People can go to Emil's Daydream portfolio page and look at all his work. Thank you.
thank you very much.
Okay. Again, I want to congratulate all the winners for both of the tracks. Lars, Emil, David, Juan, and Gordon, and everyone who have participated. So we have a little surprise for you all, which is for everyone who has participated and submitted a project, you will get $150 of Amazon gift card for just a token of appreciation for you to be a trailblazer in real-time AI and really show being open in sharing and being a part of the community. We really love all the things that you've done, and can't wait to do more. We'll be doing another cohort very soon, in a matter of weeks. Right now we're just preparing and kind of wrapping up the current cohort to see how we can improve the whole experience for everyone. So if you all have any feedback, please let us know. And for those who are watching either live or watching the recording, please come to daydream.live to look for more information about the next cohort, or join our community to see all the great open source work that people are doing. Okay, well, on that note, congratulations on the winners again, and congratulations on all the people who have participated in the program. The next one will be even better, bigger, more exciting, with better tools and AI models. So I'm looking forward to the next one. Thanks, everybody.